the end of the meeting, there is going to be an amazing things that is going to be shared with every one of us here tonight. So make sure you stay to the end of the meeting. Do not miss anything out of what we are going to be sharing with us here tonight. Do not, if network throw you out, make sure you throw yourself back into the meeting. Welcome to the Success Team Lead Generating Strategic Session. Ladies and gentlemen, the anchor for the training tonight is going to be the Success Team Coach, Ambassador Akintunde Abdulsalam Akande. So it was discovered that so many of us, we have been doing this business, but we are not really generating leads. Many of us, our business have not been moving forward. We are just stagnant. You make some calls. Sometimes you have persons in the room. Sometimes you don't have persons in the meeting. It looks like it's not working for you. It looks like you are getting frustrated out of the business. And that is why I have decided to take up this kind of training so that we can help you to go back to basics and get everything needed for you to get yourself equipped for greater success in the business. These are the art of connecting people to your business. You become super successful in this business if you are able to connect a lot of people to your business in this connected economy. No doubting about that. If you really want to grow and successfully make a good fortune in this business, you really need to learn how to connect a huge and large number of persons into this business. If you need to screenshot, you can at the same time be screenshotting from the page. Ladies and gentlemen, as a connector, there are two sets of people you can connect to your business. You can connect a warm market or a warm market. These are people you know, your friends, your family, your colleagues, and your relatives. Why a cold market? These are people you don't know. They can be somebody from Facebook, from Instagram, anywhere you can meet them at the walk of life, people you do not know from any other places. One market can be hard to connect if you try to convince them by yourself. So the best thing to do is to connect them to third party. Your job is not to convince, but connect. As we have been saying this often and often and often and often. Do not be the one to start convincing people by yourself, because one market is one of the most street spaces that is difficult for people to connect. Take for instance, when my roommate came home, the first day he saw the business opportunity, he said, Abdulsalam, I've seen the way. Let us go to the business. Let us go do it. Do you know what I did for him? I rubbished everything he brought home. And at the same time, I called everybody in our compound. And I told them, so if has brought something, nobody should do it. So that's one of those reasons that make it difficult to connect. It's not that they don't want to connect because they hate you, but they don't want to connect because they want to protect you from being scammed. And again, we advise that you don't spend so much time on your work market because they can be discouraging at times. Most people have quit this business even before they started because the people they love and respected rejected the opportunity when they show it to them. How many of you are like me? When you saw the business opportunity till today, not even your family member, they have not joined you. They have not joined you in the business. They have not joined you in the business. Let me see. You are here with me and you have faced discouragement from home. You think people that will jump and join you, they could not join you. Let me see. Type in me if you are like me, that I went to discourage my persons. Look at it. Usman Bashira. A lot of people are here that they were got discouraged. It is very, very much important for us that we don't take that very serious. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I should also let you know that your cold market, people you don't know, they are far exceeds your warm market. That is people you know. If I give you 2 debit cards to shop with, one owes 20,000 naira and the other one owes 20 million naira, which one would you probably start with? Be sincere with yourself. If I give you 2 ATM cards, one is GT, one is Access. GT Bank has 20,000 naira. Access Bank has 20 million naira. Which one would you likely to start with? Which one of it would you likely to start with? Is it GT or Access Bank? Let me see. Yes, 20 million. Definitely. You are going to be starting with 20 million naira. Now, looking at this, which one would you probably start? Like you said, you are going to be starting with Access or the one with 20 million. Your guess is as good as mine. Just like you are thinking of going with 20 million naira, the same thing has happened to me. Your cold market in comparison to your warm market is 20,000 to 20 million. The gold mine is in your code market. Type in the gold mine is in my code market. Go ahead and type in the gold mine is in my code market. Yes. Yes. The gold mine is in your code market. That is just it. If you really understand the art of connecting people greatly, you will easily move forward in this business and get away from discouragement and not making money in the business. Connecting your warm market, friends, acquaintances to the secure your future. This is what you need to do. If you want to connect your warm market to Secure Your Future Group International, all you just have to do is to follow these 2 steps. There are 2 major ways you can connecting to one market. Number 1 is what we call contact list recommendation. If you want to connect your one market, what you just have to do is to use a contact list recommendation or business launch. Either of the 2. There is no one you use that is not working. If a fresh person just join the business, they can use the act of contact recommendation or they use the act of business launch. The 2 is amazingly working. Now, I need you to create a target market list. Very much important for each and every one of us, as this training is very much important for us so that we can grow. Create a target market list. Making a target market list should be a top priority of any new associate, any new member. If you are starting up a business as a leader, you must be so sure. Meet with your leaders and let them know that every one of them must create a target name list. How do we do that? Make the list the start of an exciting business adventures. From this list, you will build a business and potentially transform the lives of people on it. Very much important. Make sure you make the list. From that list, you are going to be building a large system. Then, at the same time, there are important things to developing your prospecting list. Number 1, never make your list on your own. Anytime you connect new partner, I believe, how many of us are here? For this year, you have connected 1 or 2 persons. Type in me. If you are in the comment section and you have connected 1 or 2 persons in this year, type in me. Now, I can see some persons have started typing. Only 1 person. Moyo, sorry, Oluwa. Is he only the one? Okay, Zakaria, Misura, Abdul Gafar. That's 3 persons. If you have connected anybody this year, type in me. When you have connected such person, never you allow them to make their list on their own. Are you getting me? Never you as a new associate make your list on your own. How do you do it? Complete your prospect list with your leader and make sure to involve your spouse. If you have a spouse, if you have a husband, if you do not have, involve them when possible. Number 2 is add names, don't eliminate. I see some new people, they really made a great mistake in starting their business. Ask me what kind of mistake they make. When they are starting up a business, one thing they do is they add some name, but at the end of the name, they already put the name on the contact list. They will not say, hey, I don't think these people will join. Cancel this one. Don't call this. Never add names and eliminate it. Always keep on adding new contact list. Resist the tendency to eliminate people from your list because you think they are too busy or make too much money. That is a major mistake. Remember, this is not just who you know, but who they know also. Use the executive memory jogger. There are memory joggers you can get in order to connect persons. So people are like, I don't know anybody, I don't know anything. Guess what? You know a lot of people. Your banker, have you connected them? Your lawyer, have you connected them? People that are sending, that says okra for you, have you connected them? People that sell goods for you, have you connected them? So use memory jogger to jog your memory and get started. The purpose is to jog your memory for every quality person you know. Identify the top 50 on your list. Very much important. Once you have listed all your contacts inside your book, inside a diary, inside a hardcover notebook, identify the top 50 on your list. Your list should have a minimum of 100 name lists to start and grow to as many as 300 or even 500. But once you develop your list, You need to quickly identify the top 50 to 25 to 50 and begin contacting them immediately with your leader. Ladies and gentlemen, the first system I'm going to be unveiling for us here tonight is what we call contact list recommendation. Look at this contact list recommendation. I so much believe in it in the essence that when I began to use contact list recommendation, my income grew exponentially. I believe in it greatly. Now, this is an invitation technique where your sponsor help you invite your friend to come see the business. You are not the one doing the invitation yourself when you are using contact list. Your sponsor help you invite your friend to come and see the business. These techniques help new people invite friends without so much input from you. Here, you make a name list of 50 friends and your sponsor will invite them to see a business briefing on your behalf. Contact recommendation. As you recommend name, it is your sponsor that will be making the call for you or your upline. At the same time, in order not to make your sponsor look like a fraud, we don't want a situation whereby we start a business and they're going to be looking at us like a fraud. You will first have to send a text message to your friend. Call your friend and tell him you check his phone. Tell him you are sending him a text message right away. Then proceed to send the message below to him. It goes like this. Step 1, before doing that, bring out a name list with phone numbers of at least 50 people and what they do, that they reside in your location in this format. What is the format? Your name, phone number, location, status. What does the status mean? Note this. The status is defined using the letter M, A, or N. M stands for people with money. A stands for people with authority. N stands for people with needing for product or needing for the money. Those are broke people. What do I mean by people with money? Imagine you have this kind of phone with you. You have an iPhone with you, iPhone that costs 500,000 naira, and you have 3 friends. One of your friends is making about 100,000 naira monthly. One of your friends is making about 700,000 naira monthly. One of your friends is making about 400,000 naira monthly. When you want to sell your phone, who is the first person you will go and meet? Who is the first person you will go and meet? Is it your friend making 100,000, or your friend making 300,000, or your friend making 700,000? So when you are starting this business with us, just like you are going to be meeting your friend that is making huge amount of money, 700K, you need to understand that this business requires you to start with quality people on your list. Don't be afraid to recommend quality people from your phone number. And at the same time, some people, they not really have money at hand, but they have authority, like imams, pastor. They don't have money, but they have authority. People can authoritatively join them because they believe in them, they will not lie. Once you wrote the names of people with money, then you put the name of people with authority before you remember people that are broke. It is imperative you divide your name list clearly. So we can focus first on those who have the money to start instead of those who don't have the money to start. We will eventually show everyone, but start with the M's around your location. Now, step 2. The second step is send the text message below, after which you now give the name to your leader to make the call. What is this message? Send this message. Good day. I recommend you to an initiative running a global campaign now in Nigeria. If you are selected, they might contact you for a business partnership. If they contact you, let me know, okay? Send them that message. Then a lot of questions will come. There are scripts for that invitation. Request that from your leader and they are going to be giving it to you. Step 3, once you finish sending the SMS, give the names to your leader to call them for you. Now, how to warm up contacts you have not been in communication with before inviting them to see the business opportunity. There are some contacts you have on your phone. You do not even know them. Some contacts you know them, but you have not been getting in touch with them for long. What you need to do is to warm them up before you give them a recommendation message. Do you have some contacts on your phone that you have not spoken to for a while, and you want to show them the business? For best result, it is advisable to warm them up first before making your invitation. So for friends you have been out of touch with, call them. Hi, Abdul, how are you doing? Been a while. Said a word of prayer for you this morning. Or you give them a message, but the best thing is to call. New week or new month warm-up message. You can send this as a new week message or a new month message. Beautiful morning to you. A happy new month or week to you. I am reaching out to wish you a very good you desire for this week or this month. And I pray God bless the work of your hand this week. Share to your success. This really makes a lot of people willing to get connected with you. For social media friends, you don't really know. You can at the same time warm them up. How do you do that? Hi, John. This is for social media. If you are social media inclined, you can use this. Hi, John. Notice we have friends here on Facebook or WhatsApp, but we have not really connected. Let's change that. How it is. So take note of that. Hi, John. Notice we are really connected here on Facebook or WhatsApp, but we have not really connected. We have been friends here for a long time. Let's change that. How it is. You see the person say, oh, thank you, I'm fine. Then from there, you strike up a conversation. The art of connecting your cold market, very, very much important. You have seen that I've discussed about warm market. How many ways did I say we can connect one market? You can connect one market with either contact recommendation or big announcement, right? Either contact recommendation or big announcement. Big announcement is direct invitation. When I'm having a training for you on invitation like a pro, I'm going to be talking more on the big announcement and how you make your contact recommendation call. Probably that will be happening tomorrow. Now, if you want to connect a cold market, at some point in this business, you are going to run out of people to talk to. In fact, it is safe to say that we have not started this business until you have shown the opportunity to all the people you know. Some will join, many will not. This is the point where most people quit the business. This is why where most people quit the business. That is why they fail. The professional understand that there are no scarcity of people in this world. And I was asking somebody yesterday, I don't have people to talk to, and I called for a person, they don't show up. Professional understand that there are no scarcity of people in this world. Everyone you are close with today, except your blood sibling, was once a stranger to you. Yes. Look at everybody in the room tonight. Let me start naming you one after the other. Kabira, I did not know her from anywhere. She was once a stranger. Is it Afa Kabil? Is it Falila? Is it Abdul Jalil? Is it Olayinka? Is this like Mistura? Everybody in the room, not even a single person. All of you guys was once a stranger to me. Everyone you are close with today, except your blood sibling, was once a stranger to you. Get it right. The key to success is to use the system to approach cold market and connect people from there professionally. Don't forget, the gold mine is in your cold market, like we have shared earlier. There are 3 major ways of connecting your cold market. Please note everything I'm sharing with you. I will also give you the link to the video so that you can watch, rewatch, so that you will not be complaining of not getting results again or not getting people on Zoom. There are 3 major ways of connecting your cold market. Number 1 is using the Secure Your Future questionnaire. You can use questionnaire wherever you are, either online, offline, or anything. Number 2, making new friends and in turn giving them the questionnaire. Number 3 is making new friends on social media and in turn booking them for presentation. This is the mentality behind the survey. The mentality behind the survey is that the survey or questionnaire is not a tool for invitation. When you are giving out questionnaire to people, you are sharing flyer. It's not a tool for invitation. A questionnaire is a tool to capture those who will be interested in our business. So it is strictly meant for prospecting. The questionnaire is a prospecting tool. Are you getting what I'm sharing here? If you are getting value, type in value. Type in value. The questionnaire is a prospecting tool. Now, note this. While giving the survey, never use the words when you come for our meeting, please don't make that mistake. Never you use the word when you come for our meeting or they will invite you for a meeting. Don't use it. Simply follow the script. Dress well. Be bold with smile. When you smile, you get an open person. How to connect your cold market using Secure Your Future questionnaire. Step 1, administer the questionnaire. Step 2, call respondent to book them for a presentation. Step 3, do the reminder call. Now, how do you, step 1, script to giving out questionnaires. What is the script? Good afternoon. Who is that? Good afternoon. My name is Ambassador Aketunde Abdulsalam. Wear your ID card if you have, or give your business card to the person if you have one. Do that immediately. I represent Secure Your Future organization and an international business development organization in Nigeria. Secure Your Future is conducting cash flow survey to assign a paid job or running their own businesses. So you give that. Secure Your Future is conducting a survey to ascertain if Nigerians prefer having a paid job or doing a business on their own. Now, kindly do us a favor of partaking in this survey by filling the Secure Your Future questionnaire. It will take less than 3 minutes of your time. Then you hand over the questionnaire to the person. Are you getting it now? Note, if he should ask for explanation, just let him know everything is explained in questionnaire. They can read it up. Never say more than is written on the paper. If they fill the questionnaire, tell them our consultant will call them if they need clarity. If they fill the questionnaire, thank them and leave. If they don't, thank them and leave. Also understand that there are a lot of people out there who cannot read or write. They may look sleek and cool so that you mistake them for graduates. If someone refuses to fill your questionnaire, simply use the line below. What do you use? I understand you are in a hurry, but it takes just 3 minutes to answer these 5 questions. Would you like me to simply read them out to you? You answer, and I do the ticking for you myself. Note, do not engage in any explanation with your prospect. Remove yourself from the picture. Also note that not everybody will fill the questionnaire. So avoid people with cocky or negative attitude and look for the people with open mind. Do not beg people to fill the questionnaire. These are places where you can find quality people to fill the questionnaire. So many of you people have been filling questionnaire, but you are filling it in the wrong way. Number 1, it is highly advised that you give your questionnaire to the people that can afford the business. Don't go and see this wheelbarrow, what do they call them? Those people that used to push wheelbarrow. And you now stop the person. Okay, come and get this questionnaire. It will help your business. Can the person afford the money? Or you see somebody dressed, the kind of way they are even looking, the way where they are working, just make sure you give it to quality people. Spend your time and energy where it will give you the highest return. You are looking for people who are able to help themselves when an opportunity presents itself. Your first obligation is to make you successful. So prospect people that can add to your bottom line. Go after the most successful, most busy, and most ambitious person. Below a few places you are most likely to find quality prospects. Number 1, big churches. If you are a Christian, when you go to a big churches or mosque, you find quality people there. Car wash, where you see people are doing a very good car washing, you can also go there. You find quality people there. Classic barbing salon, not ordinary barbing salon where they pay 300, 250. Classic barbing salon. When you go there, you get quality people that can afford to fill out your questionnaire over there. Shopping mall, go there. Lunches, go there. Go to spas, gym, cinema, airport, bookstore, learning analysis, cultural event, soap arena, symphony. Go there. You see quality people Don't just be roaming around the street. No, no, no. Be intentional with what you do in your business. If you get what I'm saying here, can somebody go to comment section and type in be intentional? Be intentional. You just have to be intentional with your business. You just don't do your business anyhow. If you do it anyhow, you make anyhow money. That is just it. So out you can as well connect with new people on Facebook, which is social media. See, I want to advise you. What I'm sharing with you here today, I'm not saying you should be jumping up and down. Contact recommendation, questionnaire, social media. If you want to choose one. Be a professional at one system. If you want to be using questionnaire, be professional at it. If you want to be using eligibility link, be professional at it. If you want to be using contact recommendation, be so professional at it. So this is how you can connect on Facebook. If you want to be sticking with this, stick with this. Just pick one or any of the social media. Social media script that converts. The script will help you to know exactly what to say, to strike up conversation on social media, to pick your prospect interest and have them excited to hear from you. Caution before you start using this script. This is a caution. They will only work if you throw your salesmen or women, you throw your salesmen or women out of the window. The magic in this script comes from the authenticity in your personality. I encourage you to edit this script to make them sound like you. Use words that you normally use and keep it real. Copy the layout and change up the words a little to match your personality. Caution. This is a caution. Do not, under any circumstances, send any business link or information via message. You will see why later. Send any link in the first message, or when you are messaging the person inside the messenger or anything. Please do not send any link in the first place. Take note of that. Send any link ever. Don't even try to send any link until the conclusion is being made. Reasons. Number one, you are a professional in your business. I see some people, when you go to their Facebook wall, they have spread those places with links. No, professional don't do like that. You are a professional in your business, and no big business deals go down via a chat message on social media, most especially Facebook. When you get somebody on Messenger, get them down to your WhatsApp. Don't send them link directly on Messenger. When you get somebody on Facebook, do not spread your timeline with different links. No. That's where they might start. But business deals are closed on WhatsApp, three-way call, or on Zoom. This is how the professional do it. Things to note. Number one, you are going to be sending a series of different messages, and you have to allow each message to work and serve its purpose. Research before you send the first message. Make your research. Look at the person. Before you send the first message, I'm going to share with you. Go over to the person's profile that you are going to message. Go to the person's profile. Your goal is to find out a bit about them. You can do this easily by checking out their about section. Do they like someone you want to work with? Do they look like someone you want to work with or have as a partner? If they look like one, what do they currently do for work? You check that on their wall. Where do they live? You also check that. Their location can be used to strike up a good conversation. How do you go? There are 3 formulas that I'm going to be giving you here tonight. Formula number 1, the goal of message number 1 is to strike up the conversation. That's it. That's it. You want them interacting back with you. So here is something I will say. Hi, John. What's up? I noticed we are friends here on Facebook, and we haven't chatted for a while. I noticed that your profile says that you are living in Lagos. Is that correct? You're up in Lagos? Very straightforward. You quickly strike a conversation immediately. Now, so obviously this will be a message for someone that I haven't chatted with or built a relationship with yet. If I were talking to a friend that I know a little more, I might ask them what's been keeping them busy these days to start the conversation. Now you wait until they respond back. Do not send message 2 until they respond back. Copy this script. Use it. It will be good for you. What if they never respond back? Still do not send them message 2. What is in the second message? Because the second message said, only send after you get a response back from message. Number 1. The goal of message 2 is to see if your prospect is open. You want them to ask you for more information. Here's something I will say. That's awesome, John. Once they have answered the first question that you have given them, then you come with this second message. That's awesome, John. I visited Lagos for the first time last September, and I loved it. I was actually hoping you said you were still there because I have a business project that I'm expanding there. I'm doing some networking in your neck of the woods. Would you at all be open to connecting more regarding a side income project if you didn't interfere with what you are already doing? Now you wait until they respond back. Do not send message 3 until they respond back. What if they never respond back? Still do not send. Send them message 3 if and only if they respond. What is it in response 3? Now, response 3, message number 3. The goal of message 3 is to book an appointment via the phone or Zoom. Remember, you operate your business as a professional and you want to control the conversation and question. How does it go? You have to do this via the phone or Zoom, not the chat box on social media. Here is something I will say after they say that they are open. That's great. Send me the time that you are free this week for about 15 minutes and can have access to the internet. Tuesday or Thursday are the best for me. If you can make something work either of those days. After they shoot you a few times, okay, let's schedule Tuesday at 4 p.m. Here's my number, so you know who is calling. Then you get the person's number. What's the best number to reach you at? Then the person reveal his number to you again. Now, the next thing is, take note of this. Very much important. It is meant for the professionals. How does it go? After they send their digits, great. I've got you on my in my calendar for Tuesday. Pop me in your phone and set a reminder. I've got a busy day that day, so I will assume you are punctual with your appointment. Looking forward to connecting more. Chat on Tuesday. Now, what if they ask, what is it? Never get into too many details ever. You lose control over the process if you deliver too much in a message. So if they ask, what is it? I will say something like this. I would love to get into details over chat here. You know, a lot of people used to ask, what is it all about? You tell them, I would love to get into details over chat here, but it would be like giving a haircut over chat. I wish I could, but it's impossible. I like to keep business a little more professional than a social media chat. Do you have 15 minutes to connect more this week? Super simple, right? Very, very simple, right? So I promise you that if you follow this message flow when reaching out and connecting with people on social media, you are going to have fully fit appointment book with people that are interested and excited about what you have to offer them. You also look way more professional. Note, on the 10 to 15 minute video call, your goal is to make a connection with the prospect. I like to do this early. I do it a lot. You make a connection first so that when the person comes back on presentation, they will not just be leaving the Zoom room anyhow. It's not good. It's not good. When you are presenting, your prospect, you bring 10 prospects, you only have 2 remaining in the room. It's because you are not connecting well. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Get to know her. Pick his interest with your business story and then book him for a presentation. You are not to be explaining the business on the call. Simply connect with him and then schedule him for a presentation. Like me, when I get on chat with person, we are doing a video call. I'll just say, hi, how are you doing? My name is Absalam. I reside in Osun State. I graduated from University of Ilorin. Before graduating, I used to be a student. I always depend on family and friends, but I found out an amazing opportunity, and this has helped me. So the question I want to ask you is that, would you like to profit from your social media? Would you like to earn extra income? Okay, I'm going to be having a meeting by 5 p.m. tomorrow, and I'm officially inviting you as we are getting connected here now. Can I know more about you? I love to meet new people every single time. Then the person shared their story. You called the phone, 15 minutes. You might even use 5 minutes. At the end of the day, you are done. Here is an assignment for you. Screenshot this page to do the assignment. Go out there and connect with people. Please, go out there and connect with people. Step 2, share your result or feedback with your leader for improvement. If you are doing it, you do 10 today, out of 10, 5 show up for a meeting. Share your improvement. Brainstorm. Avoid overwhelming. Don't get yourself overwhelmed with too much information. Choose one. Time yourself and make a list of everything you want to achieve in a day, a month, year. Then sort them into do, delegate, or done. So don't get yourself overwhelmed. This is like, this business is tough. No. Get a DMO and get it done properly. Bonus tip: before you sleep tonight, set your agenda for the next day before going to bed. Now, this is how to strike a conversation with a stranger. If you meet a stranger, the secret sauce to creating long-term success in network marketing is to keep your pipeline full all the time. Let's talk about how you can meet some new people on consistent basis. Make it a goal to get 3 new contacts every day. Here is your mantra: 3 people a day, bring freedom my way. 3 people a day, bring freedom my way. Think it and speak it every morning. Put a sticky note on your mirror. Then just go out and live your life with the expectation of meeting new friends every day. Commit to getting numbers every day. You will probably discover, as most people do, that you already meet new people every day. You just haven't been aware of it before because you just let the moment pass. Now, instead of just acknowledging people and move on, practice the art of conversation. Don't try to sell them anything. Don't approach them about your business. Just talk. Be their friend and get to know them. Stop beating yourself up. Start with eye contact. Smile. Nod. Say I. You can go with your handshake. Say I. How are you? Give a compliment. You look so nice. I like your dress. It looks good on you. I like your watch. It looks good on you. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Then how do you strike a conversation with a stranger? Still on it. With that said, here are some conversation starter questions you can ask. Are you from around here? When you look at the person straight in the eye, you smile, you say, how are you? I like your dress. It looks good on you. Are you from around here? Then say yes. You can say, what kind of work do you do? The way you dress looks so nice. What kind of work do you do? Are you married? You can ask that question. You got a family? You can ask that question. So what does someone do for fun around here? You can meet the person in a very large place, in a very good place. What does someone do for fun around this particular place? Is that a tough business or job? You can, so a lot of ways. So how do you get from to here? Once you make a new friend this way, add them to your list in your hardcover notebook. That way, you will never run out of people to talk to about your business. After getting to know them, there are occupations, dreams, pains. Then you have successfully converted a total stranger to a warm market. Now it's time to invite them to see your business opportunity. Now, tomorrow session, I'm going to be sharing with you how to do a proper invitation, either through questionnaire, either through contact recommendation, either through eligibility link or online, whatever way. I'm going to be sharing with you proper. So how to introduce yourself as a network marketing professional in SYLG. How do you respond when someone asks you, what do you do? Here is a simple answer. If someone says, what do you do for a living? You tell them, my name is Abdusalam. I developed a business network for Secure Your Future Group International. As part of my job description, I help individuals raise capital to start a business, fund an existing business, or fund a project without dropping collaterals, without taking loans, and without paying back the fund generated. Know this, digest it, Make it as your star message. When anybody asks you, do it quickly to them. My name is Abdul Salam. I developed a business network with SYFG International. So as part of my job description, I help individuals raise capital to start up a business, fund an existing business, or fund a project without dropping a collateral, without taking loans, and without paying the fund generated. Ladies and gentlemen, note, your introduction must be scripted in such a way as to make the person asking answers as follows. How do you do that? How do you do that? You can say, my name is Abdul Salam. I developed a business network with SYFG International. As part of my job, we help people move from grass to grace. We help people move from a place of nothing to a place of something. We help people move from a place of humiliation to a place of dignity without taking loan, paying bank, or paying the money generated back. If you are a prospect, you will ask me, how do you do that? So make sure you do that. Or I would like to know more about what you do, or some form of answer that opens a door for you to invite them to a briefing. Now, there are ways you can harvest referrals. You can generate contacts. Many of us, we are out of contact. Even despite the fact I give this kind of training, you will not have contact, but there are ways you can generate contact. We call this the approach contact. Once the approach has made, even if the prospect is not interested in attending a business opportunity or product presentation meeting, there is still an opportunity to obtain referrals. Number one, what will you give them? I appreciate how you feel, but let me ask you a quick question before we get off the phone. I have found my best new associate coming through connection. You can edit this to connection from quality people like yourself. Who do you know that may be interested in getting involved in a new business venture or a business career change? Let me quickly change it to connection. All right. Let me quickly change it to connection. Connection also. So it's very, very simple and straightforward. I appreciate how you feel, but let me ask you a quick question before we get off the phone. I found my best associate come through connection from quality people like yourself. Who do you know that may be interested in getting involved in a business venture or possible career change? If the person attended meeting, that is for somebody that did not attend meeting. If they attend the presentation, if the prospect has attended the business opportunity meeting, where at the office or one-on-one or on Zoom, and is not interested in joining, there is still an opportunity to get referral. What do? I appreciate to meet with you today. As you can tell, our concept can make a huge difference in someone's life. Mr. Abdul, I work strictly on connection. Would you be kind enough to write down the names of a few people who might benefit? You can also generate contact from that. Screenshot it from our concept. Then you can as well generate from ongoing contact a client that you have been following up. How do? Anytime you have follow-up contact with your client, you are continually to build your relationship with them, as well as creating opportunity to get new referral. No matter how much time has passed, your client have met new people who need to hear about our concept. You say, hello, this is Abdul Salam. How are you? As I promised when we met, I'm calling to check and see if your financial picture has changed or if you need any help from me. Wait for the answer. Then after that, to say, I appreciate the opportunity of doing business with you. I love sharing our concept because of the impact they have on people's life. As you know, I work through connection, and I do not want to burden you again by asking for a list of names, but I will ask you to encourage your friends and business associates to give me a call. I would love to show them the power of the concept we are offering. Thanks again. And if you need anything, please feel free to give me a call. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, if you focus on what I've trained you today, if you take advantage of what I've trained you today, you will never run out of contact to talk with. You will never be the one complaining of people. Maybe your contact are not really working for you again, or you do not have contact. I've given you a series of ways. New prospect that does join your business. Collect contact recommendation from them. People that they have not joined, they saw the business, they say they are not interested. Harvest contact from them. Take that advantage, and it will be to your best moment. I can assure you, if you can take that advantage, there is no other place that will accommodate you other than success. If you believe you are successful in this business, if you believe everything you lay your hand on is already prosperous, go to the comment section and type in, I am successful. Thank you. Anybody with question?